bitch, I'm right there with you.
Hey, Jay, yeah, you killed this.
Yeah. I put a halo on your demon. Nigga said he fucking with the Pope, he must be dreaming. Big ice cubes on my nigga, you anemic. Bitch can't get the phone cause she eating penis. I was in the lab mixing juice, I'm a genius. Gang leave spaghetti in the streets, mama mia. Why would you ride for them guys, you can meet them. Bitch can't touch Black Pope, he conceited. Niggas turn red and come home and wanna rap. Black Pope back, pussy nigga, it's a rap. Call say so, he takes back, he en route. F&N bullets knocking bricks off your house. Yeah. And I don't do the drill. After every sentence come what? An appeal. Yeah, nigga free the real. Used to want a deal, now I don't want a deal. Nigga sipping trish shit I don't like. He put up on a Pope without a stick like we gon' fight. Selling fake pill shit I don't like. I see the bullshit on your
Big and lazy.
Yeah, we back again, man.
Big.
Again.
You hear that drop? That was nasty.
Hit it again for me, B. Haywood. Hey, it's your boy. It's your boy Lazy.
I'm Big. We got a special guest in the building. That was his song right there, just playing, man.
Mm-hmm. It's a very special guest, man, because when you speak of legends, man, and niggas want to talk rap, period, this is one of them niggas, man, a pioneer in his own city, you know. It's hard to overlook how much work a nigga put in, you know, when a nigga really working. Man, talk your shit, man. Let the people that don't know you know you.
Man, I'm Cizzle motherfucking Money Addict. You know, I've been doing music in the city for quite a long time. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. You know what I'm saying?
How's a long time? How long we talking?
I'm gonna say over 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say serious. I'm gonna say probably about 6.
Yeah.
When I start trying to get a bag off music,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say I'm probably doing probably about 6 since I met Matt. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, that Black Pope 3 was one of them, like, that was a solid project, bro. I'm telling you, Summer 16, that was like, you know what I mean? That was that was my shit, man. Summer 16, man. I wish I can go back.
So,
It was good times.
So I always ask artists to come on here, what do you think the city has missed or been missing for like artists like yourself to really go over the top? Because I know you. I feel like, you feel me, you put in enough work to where you should be a household name. You know, a lot of artists in the city should be household names. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're talking about catalog and working nigga done put in and growth and adjusting and, you know, learning the business to be independent, you know, to really get money. You know, ain't nobody in the city had no shit with Zaytoven as hard as you did come out first, you know?
I ain't never heard a nigga from the city with a baby besides him.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's that?
It's you know, Bori worked with him. You know.
Okay, yeah.
I think my nigga. I can't really think of his name. He's from the neighborhood. I think he did something with him to the essence, but it was all after the fact. You know what I'm saying? That I, you know what I'm saying, reached out and did Money Back Gang Forever.
Right.
I was kind of in my bag when I did that. You know, and I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna sit here and lie on this podcast about that Money Back Gang Forever mixtape. But a guy named by Tony Crawford, you know what I'm saying, he really, really pushed that issue, you know. And I just had money that I had saved up from just, from being around the city and, doing music and doing other activities and shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
How much you think of it as relationships than money?
It's more relationship than money than anything. Like, people will take your money. I will tell you that. They will take your shit.
Facts.
Off the dribble. Like, I ain't even gonna hold a nigga up. That's
Facts.
why I tell, like, a lot of my day one niggas, they're like, look, bro, slow down. But, a lot of niggas, when they get money, they don't hear you. But I just tell them, look, man, slow down on that. Because they will take your money. And, we looking at a game where $1 million ain't shit. And I tell the niggas that all the time.
Right.
And this game, $1 million is nothing.
Man, a house is $600,000. A nice house is $300-400. It's just crazy.
If you even thinking about it as an artist aspect, he's saying like as a meal, like shit to even put into a single. Mm-hmm. If you really trying to rap, man, that shit.
Some niggas is putting that half of that in a video.
You feel what I'm saying? And to really look like something, you know what I'm saying? But I think on the aspect of money wise, I think like you just need niggas around you that ain't that's ready to drop a bag with you.
It's strength in numbers, man.
Facts.
And to answer your initial question, you said, what does the city need and what I feel like it lacked? And I feel like what it lacks is what we doing right now.
Right.
Politicking.
Media.
Bruh, one thing.
Politicking is going to forever be politicking, but just putting it out there on wax for everybody to see.
Right, in different type of ways.
Yeah, putting it out there sonically. You know what I'm saying?
Because I always say, I think it's missing that. More people doing what we doing, you know, and more people, and it's like other cities. Like if you in Texas and you known in Texas, Slim Thug 15 years before we knew who Slim Thug was, because he was in Texas, and Texas is gonna hold it down for you. You know what I'm saying? And you got places like Atlanta that got major record labels. New York that you can shit. Back in the day, nigga can go down to the record label and nigga and rap for niggas and shit like that. You feel me? That shit's no more.
Yeah, the game has most definitely changed, you know, and that was kind of like, you know, I came in at kind of like when it was kind of like dying down at the end of that. You know what I'm saying? The digital age of music was coming in. The iPod was really booming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a little ahead of my time because, you know, my parents kept me in the crib. You know what I'm saying? So, well, they tried to, you know what I'm saying, at least. So, but they kept me in the crib. And so a lot of shit that I be doing, you know what I'm saying, just like back in the day, to get your song sounding like something, like it came from a professional studio, from your house, was a big shit. And that's one thing I had over people or rappers doing at my age. They had to lock in with an older dude that had experience, and you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and I was just producing shit from my basement, and it sounded like it could come from the radio. So, you know.
But you still do a lot of it right now, right?
So would you home studio? You know what I'm saying? I jump into big studios for sure. But you know, ain't nothing like your home space.
Right.
So would you say rap was better in a better state when it was more physical CDs selling or streams?
It was more better when it was more physical because it's more revenue.
Yeah.
Right. And it's gonna show who really love you. Who's gonna go out and buy my motherfucking CD?
Yeah, because streams come a dime a dozen, man. And then, you know, you gotta so many to get $1,000,
right,
man.
They really taking your bread.
What do you get a tenth of a penny for every stream? That's not even a currency.
Damn near.
Yeah.
Like I know Spotify, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I get all my motion at. Most of my motion come from Spotify. I know they don't pay you worth. I know they pay you peanuts.
Yeah, they had a big survey on it.
I think Apple Music is paying them is doing their thing on the streams.
We on Apple Podcast.
Yeah,
get on there.
We are.
I was on there. Matter of fact, I just subscribed this morning, man. And
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know you guys was on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to look. I was on. I think I was trying to. I don't know what I was trying to do. I don't know. I was on Facebook. No, I was on YouTube. I thought I was on YouTube. Mm-hmm. I was trying to find it on YouTube, but really I was on the podcasting app on the Apple phone.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So then it popped straight up. I just said, fuck it. I'm going to click on it and listen to it. So I listened to the first couple episodes of it, and I just, you know, did my daily commuting, listening to you fellas, man.
I appreciate that, man.
Hell yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Strength in numbers, like you said.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of problem, and I ain't gonna say so much as black folks and so much as rap, but like it's gatekeeping now. Like gatekeeping information. Like if I'm on with some trucks, or if I'm on with some house, like damn, like it's enough money. You know, McDonald's and Burger King sell hamburgers next door to each other all fucking day. Like it ain't got to be no. It's so much money out here for everybody in avenues. It ain't a competition.
Now,
like
especially with the internet, man.
Like,
you can do anything you want.
Gatekeeping is. I feel like that's the black community thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely is. Checking in.
Don't nobody, because if you really think about it, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't really want you doing better than them. If you really get the, you know what I'm saying? It's cool if we, you know what I'm saying, as long as we on the same playing field, but soon as...
You got certain people that don't mind. Yeah, then, cool, I want to put my people on.
Then you got your niggas that, you know what I'm saying, that elevate and you know what I'm saying, lead their people astray. Definitely. False information and shit like that.
Definitely. So what you think about after 13 years, No Hands going diamond, finally certified? That kind of was in the time where they was first started streaming a little bit with 2010.
Was it Roscoe? Not streams was like Walker. Like 13ish, 14ish.
I don't know. That was
I
Because I didn't have no CDs in.
Now whatever. Now
12th grade.
mixtapes was going heavy. That's what it was.
Yeah, iPods.
But it was still, you know, you can get them
MP3
digital.
player.
Now the bootleg man, niggas was selling mixtapes. You had to, nigga, you feel me? Yeah.
Definitely.
The
It
most
was a bag to get on live mixtapes back in the day.
Definitely.
It was
I
What about that Piff, man?
That's what I was about to say.
That's old, ain't it?
That's why I always say Wayne
That Piff
is the
is
goat of that shit because Wayne gave you albums. I love when a nigga give you a mixtape like this shit shouldn't have been free, my nigga.
Look, the most downloaded mixtape on that Piff. You want to take a guess?
What is it?
What's
Wiz
that?
Khalifa?
He's up there. Take
Yeah,
a guess.
definitely.
Meek Mill?
Dream Chasers too.
I knew
Yeah,
it was
bro.
one of them niggas.
Dream Chasers 2 changed the game.
I know my
They
shit.
used to.
Yeah.
They used to was.
But you gotta think that Piff is a up north a mixtape thing anyway. So
Okay, I didn't know that.
It catered.
That's crazy.
When that shit came out, it catered. Man, it used to be a bag to get on there.
Really?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
You know, I tried to rapping and shit. You know, I still
some
be dabbling, but back in the day, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was
And
even
like you had to have and then the application. You had to fill out an application.
Are you serious? I thought it was on some old like SoundCloud type shit.
No, SoundCloud.
I remember that, though.
SoundCloud and Spinrilla is what changed the game.
Yeah.
On that.
Uh-huh.
SoundCloud and Spinrilla changed the game, but other than that, nigga, you were either MySpace or YouTube.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I say about legendary shit. Like niggas gotta get flowers, man. Niggas.
It was a couple other little shit like Bandcamp and
Right.
other little shit, but niggas wasn't dropping on that shit. For
My
real,
thing
for real.
is when I get on YouTube and shit, and I was looking at niggas from the city that was rapping, it was you, the nigga PK. You feel me?
If we gonna give
And they whole camp that he had, you know what I'm saying?
I
That-
Fly. You
I
remember that?
Fly. You feel me? That shit was major. You feel me? That shit still is major because niggas still rap. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas, I don't understand it. If it's niggas in the city that needs artists, man, it's some top dogs that been doing it for years. They got catalogs. Like,
Bruh.
you know what I'm saying? Like real deal catalogs. I can go through PK's old catalog on that Piff and be like, damn, the nigga had 10 mixtapes on there.
if we gonna go Louisville legends, man, we gotta give Crack Doja.
Oh, Crack Doja.
Crack Doja most definitely, man.
Hell
Crack Doja.
yeah.
Crack Doja.
He made everybody want rap.
On everything, cause if you didn't have a Crack Doja like it,
I ain't even gonna lie, and you know what I'm saying. I give niggas they flowers when they do Crack Doja and motherfucking what was his name? Talk of the Town. Them Talk of
Oh
the
yeah,
Town niggas.
yeah.
You talking about
Eric,
Damo
Derek,
them.
yeah, Eric
yeah,
and Damo.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I gotta give them niggas they flowers because
on my mama.
They-
What's his name? Bankroll.
Bankroll Chaser.
Yeah, Bankroll
Bro,
Chaser.
Chaser, and my peoples. They
Yeah.
grown now.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did
They
that
had
thing.
some,
you know
they
what
had
I'm
some good
saying?
music. They
talking
made a
about-
lot of niggas want rap too.
And Lil Bam did his thing too with Crack Doja too.
Yeah,
I ain't
he
gonna hold
did.
him up.
He did. A lot
Lil
of.
Bandit had some hits, too.
I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like, nigga, in that time, nigga, you wasn't shit in the
If you have a-
streets
if
if
you
you
have
ain't
a
have
Doja-
no something about Crack Doja, a
You have a
beat,
Doja video,
a video.
Oh my mama.
You feel me? But what you think has changed since then? Like, I feel like if a lot of niggas stuck together more, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy that in no era a nigga can really come together in the city or out of the city. Like, it's so many, like, relationships that turned sour, you know what I'm saying, that could have been, like, 50 in game, just relationship-wise.
Me personally, I just think it's just overall jealousy, man.
Yeah.
Just people get jealous of each other over time to time, whether it's I'm getting more money than you, or I might have fucked your bitch, or some shit, or a bitch that you like, or some shit like that, or whatever. Niggas just get jealous of each other over time, and that's what I just think it is overall. And especially if you hanging with a nigga every day or a group of niggas every day.
Especially if the money ain't there yet neither. Like,
Yeah.
some shit we can let roll off the back if we millionaires. Cool. You fuck that bitch, fuck that bitch.
But see,
nigga,
a lot of
you know.
niggas though, it be just be 2-3 niggas getting money out of their clique. though.
Facts.
And, and that create jealousy off the rip too.
Facts.
'cause-
And then everybody won't rap and be a man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I fuck with the type niggas that don't mind. Like, you feel me? If a nigga go and make it, let that nigga go and make it. We shouldn't hate on this nigga.
I'll be
like,
the water boy on the winning
you know
team.
what I'm saying? You gotta just
and
be
ain't
a
nothing wrong
soldier.
with being that. See,
I'll be the wild boy on the winning
team.
And see, and I ain't gonna lie, as a man, I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? I went down and did that time and shit.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I don't push jail on nobody, but it's good shit that you can learn from being isolated and being by yourself, not with a motherfucking cell phone where you can tap in. You know what I'm saying? I thought it's good. You know what I'm saying? To kind of clear, so that way you can kind of
Tyson said
think about what, evaluate, do that self check. You know what I'm saying?
Tyson said the happiest he's ever been was his 3 years and before he got all holy in his older days. He said his prison, 3 years in prison was the best in his life because he was at peace.
Yeah.
He said none of that shit mean nothing if you ain't at peace with yourself.
You figure out who you are. Because you can't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got nobody but yourself. You know what I'm saying?
When your heart's empty, your network don't even matter. You know, none of that shit matter. But do you think as an artist, you know, that's been, you know, really, you know, putting in the work, you think jail slows up a lot of artists?
It slows up anything.
It slows up. It most definitely slows up shit.
But as an artist,
in essence, jail fucked up my career. Because when I got out of jail, all my niggas were celebrities now.
Right. Okay.
It's like to the point where I couldn't even, where I can't reach him. Like Jack Harlow and them, I can't reach that man.
Right.
Only if he reach out to me type shit. But it's all love. There's never no sour shit. It's like boring them. I can't reach them.
Right.
They celebrities type shit. So that was the biggest pill to swallow for me.
How long did you go down?
I did 30 months.
But see, I had talked to a dude. What's the BST ride?
I think they did. They was doing that thing
Back
for
in
a
the
little
day,
bit too. Back in the
they had cracked those shit. I was working with bro one day.
They had the college parties on lock for a
they
little bit.
did the BST game.
Yeah, they did.
Money game. I was working with him one time, and he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
That's a real cool dude, and he had a lot of. I thought he had a lot of nice little hits before Chief Keef and them niggas was really out there doing anything. It was going down to my city. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, he felt like if he didn't get locked up, it would have been the same thing. Because then once he got locked up, Chief Keef came out hard, and he said when he was down, he was like, "Damn, nigga, that's us. That's what we was pushing." You feel me? So
if you really study the game, and you really love this shit, you know what I'm saying? You'll peep trends, and you'll know where you stand at. You know what I'm saying? And you'll know what you can call yours or whatever. So if that's how he feels or whatever at the time, you know what I'm saying, then I wouldn't take that from him type shit. But
But that always stuck with me because it was like, damn, I believe you because I believe the music.
But most definitely, jail will slow anything up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
everything.
But I'm like saying, if you're a bigger artist, like say if you're a Kodak Black, some shit, that might slow your money up for the moment.
Yeah.
But you can come out bigger. Like Gucci is always Gucci Man is the prime example of that.
Bigger and better.
He always get out to a bigger deal, more jewelry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So if you could have like a feature for like. If you had a feature from any artist, I ask all artists this, any artist in the industry, who would it be? Like a beat and a feature from anybody, who would it be?
And a feature. Man, come on, man. This is not even, I'm going to look in the camera and say this.
Yeah.
All I needed a feature from is Drake. I'll say that with anybody.
Yeah.
Like I used to say Future, you know what I'm saying? I used to say Future. I said I love Future, but I was just like, man, nah, man, because I get my Drake stamp, I'm done.
Yeah.
On gang. I get my Drake. I ain't even gonna lie, I settle for Bryson Tiller.
I fuck with Tiller, man.
I love Tiller's music.
Drake and Tiller definitely get you going though. Even, you know.
I did 14 months listening to Trap Soul. On God.
Yeah, man. I fuck with you. Bryson Tiller his flowers, man.
Yeah,
Tiller get his flowers all day. I ain't never looked. Last time I talked to Tiller, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to get him on Moneybag Gang Forever. See, a lot of niggas don't know this, see. That's why I said get me on the podcast, because I be having shit. I got stories, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We was leaving Bourbon Barrel Studios and shit, and I was finishing up Moneybag Gang Forever and shit, and Tiller had came through, and Vori, and was over there. We was all kicking. The studio was fat type shit. But to make a long story short, I pushed up on Tiller and asked him to, you know, could he sing the hook on, it's a song called Act Right, you know what I'm saying? Basically re-sang the hook type shit, and he was just like, was I signed to Zaytoven and shit or whatever? And I was just like, and I kept it 100. And I really feel like I should have said yeah.
Yeah.
I really
it's going down right now. You might want to hop on it.
I really wish I should have said yeah, just lied.
Yeah.
But I kept it 100 with Tiller out there in the parking lot and shit. And I was like, nah, I'm just working with Brody and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's producing my mixtape and shit.
Right.
Whatever. And I'd like to get you on it. And he told me he'd get on it after he Trap Soul came out, but Trap Soul was so fucking big, and I was fucking I was locked up down in a Class D, and when he fucking came out, this shit's crazy, man.
That's
and
crazy.
Get out, he was the biggest thing ever and shit. But
it's crazy that if they don't see you working, they think you ain't working. Tiller writes for people, you know what I'm saying? To be real, all this new R&B is Tiller. I feel like they took that Trap Soul shit, that Brent Fire ass nigga.
I feel like Tiller is where he wants to be at in his career. I
Facts.
feel like if he wanted to step
nigga.
out and be, you know what I'm saying?
Top dog of whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that'll be with with me as an artist, I feel like that's how I would get. I'll be like, shit. I gotta just write a song for 500,000. Nigga.
I ain't no club nigga, so I already know what type of nigga I am. So
you feel me?
I ain't gonna. I'll be that type too. Once I get my money, shit, it is what it is type shit.
Man, so you mentioned Future. What you think about Future? Keep throwing shots at Russ.
Leave that man alone. Leave him alone, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like shit.
Hey, man. I've been a bit of parent, man. I know how it feels.
Yeah. You can't come on, leave Future.
Real though.
I know.
But look though, he's a good dude.
I love Future's music, bro. But I know
they hate
man,
Russ,
that's just
bro.
bitter, bro.
He definitely better, bro. He's definitely better, bro. Like leave him alone. He's a good dude.
But the clapback was epic. He just posted a picture with him and his son. Nigga, a couple more training camps, nigga. He gonna be the man, nigga. He gonna even.
Y'all think that was a clapback though? Like,
they said it was a clapback. I'm thinking the nigga he ain't worried about Future, bro.
I know he ain't worried about Future, but
I'm more like I'm thinking that. I don't think he's.
I know he ain't worried about Future, but I think every nigga got a day that nigga. I ain't said nothing about you, worried about you or nothing. Let me.
But it be here. I know he hear them shots though.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Future's big enough to where he gonna hear them shots.
Man.
One team was playing it at the stadium. He was on the road, and that's what they did play during timeout. They played Future during timeout on everything.
Hey, man.
I forgot. I want to say it was the Raiders.
But it's hard. It's hard to miss Future though. It's hard to be anywhere and not hear Future.
What is he supposed to do though? Like he's not a rapper. He can't. I'm gonna get in the track. What is he hit him with a football? Like he just.
Man, I made a post the other day.
That nigga with a football.
I said in a boxing match, who's gonna win, Future or Russ?
I think Russ will get him.
Bro, Russ will fucking work his ass out.
That's a no-brainer though.
Yeah.
That was just funny just to think about them two niggas in the boxing ring.
All right, I got one for y'all. Who will win? Them they was going at it for a while. Who will win in a boxing match? Lil Boosie or Lil Nas X?
Shit.
I think, come on, man.
You fucked up for that.
Lil Nas X will fuck him up, buddy. That goddamn get the windmilling. He got him by 20. He ain't number 20. Boosie's 40 years old.
That nigga said gonna be windmilling.
Been smoking syrup.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't fighting.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting no gay dude anyway, though.
I'm not fighting that guy, man.
I'm not fighting no gay nigga, no way. I don't even want to argue with no gay nigga.
Lil Nas, you win that one.
Real talk.
No kissing.
But that nigga Boosie probably shoot the fuck out that nigga. Shoot him straight up, nigga. Hey, I stick one of these young niggas on, don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? What you think about the whole 6ix9ine and
Kodak Black.
You know, Kodak Black and Boosie being mad at him. Because, you know, one time, if I was to be mad at anything, nigga, I'd be mad at Boosie for how much he tried to sign Kodak for in the beginning.
What did he try to sign him for?
For like 10 bands or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga? But I do fuck with Boosie, and he was really mad at that nigga. Like, nigga, you know.
I just think Boosie, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Boosie. Man, I grew up on Boosie. And I ain't gonna lie. I had my little moments with Boosie, man, where, like, I wanted my music to kind of, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen how much pull he had within the neighborhood and shit because, you know. But it just didn't work out for me trying to do that. But don't get me wrong, I fuck with Boosie. But I just feel like Boosie just does that for his career. But, you know, rather... You
to stay relevant?
Because it's too it's too many hoes, you know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, man, I didn't live on both sides and shit. So, like, bro, it's too many hoes. And that's tiring. I don't see how niggas is trying to do that, try to monitor
who's telling
everything and all that shit.
Yeah.
And then when you tell a nigga who's telling, you can show a nigga who's telling.
Right.
Point them out with their social security number.
Yeah,
and
a lot of niggas don't do
and
that.
Niggas will say it's fake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Niggas will tell you it's fake.
See, my thing is about
he made that.
Like, if anybody was gonna do a track with 6ix9ine, I would. If they put it out, like, who you think would do a track with 6ix9ine out of these artists? I would choose. I would choose. I would choose Yak. Yak ain't, Yak is a different type of nigga. He don't really give a fuck what niggas be thinking. Sneaking geek.
Bro, I'm just tired of select politicking, bro. Like,
That's what
he took a bag, bro. Like, to make a song with a nigga. Like, I think rappers. It's like WWE. All that shit is like
now,
all this entertainment, bro.
Seems like it don't seem like.
But hold on, though. I feel like you right. But I feel like it's shit that come out that proves who ain't. Like we thought Thug was just the nigga in the dress.
Yeah.
We thought him and Lucci was just these niggas is really like out here.
It's some rappers that's really living that life.
But a nigga Rollo was telling us, warning us about Thug though.
Yeah.
That nigga said in the interview, the nigga said, every time I seen Thug, we was shooting at each other. This was before, you feel me? This was back in the G, you feel me? But like, overall, man, it's most definitely select politicking.
Yeah.
Niggas pick and choose what they want to conversate on. Like 6ix9ine, everybody felt like they can talk about it.
Right.
And my thing is this on that shit, I feel like a lot of niggas who be most concerned about the shit,
right,
ain't got no dirt on their name.
Right. Ain't working, ain't nothing wrong with it.
See, that's my thing, bro.
It be the niggas with no dirt on their name, most concerned about who's keeping it real, who's on the street.
And that's what I hate,
like,
bro.
You ain't even did a smooth 30 in the county. You ain't even knuckled up with a nigga in the county.
Right.
Yeah.
See, that's my thing. My thing is like, we come from the 90s. That's like the last little few gangsters. Anything you'll see is from that era. You feel me? To me, even though you got your niggas now, I'm just saying like the ones we really looked up to, if we had them to look up to. You feel me? This shit was silence. It wasn't it wasn't loud how it is now. You feel me? That's how we knew who was fake. The niggas is the loudest niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Social media got a lot to do with that shit too. Social
Definitely.
media fucked up a lot of shit in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just on a personal level, social media got
like a gift and a
motherfuckers to
curse.
where they can't comprehend
Yeah.
on nothing unless
They can't communicate.
Can't communicate.
Like,
you
what
know
the
I'm saying? Motherfuckers will get up and jump on Facebook before they do anything in the morning.
Facts.
That's strange.
Talking about who's cloning who. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers thinking Jamie Foxx's clone. Like,
have you ever met a person on Facebook or social media and you pulled up on them and you're like, damn, where's the person you portray on social media?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Who am I? You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like, shit, I thought this nigga was a gangster.
Man,
This nigga pull up on you. He's a cool, calm, collected ass nigga. This nigga ain't nothing like it.
Man, I remember this one chick. She was a devout Muslim and Egyptian culture. I pulled up on her. She's a pork chop eating, E&J drinking, the fucking church. I'm like, God damn! Like, where's all this?
The polar opposite.
Yeah, like the whole opposite.
That's where it fucked up at.
She said, I do it to keep my granny happy.
Anything you can do. You can do anything and be anything you want to be on social media.
Real talk. That's why it's kind of hard to judge. Like, you can judge people what they post, but you really can't. You know what I mean? You can, but then you can't. Like, I hate when people say
really
like,
can't, because on social media, nigga, I post any goddamn thing.
Real talk.
I tell niggas all the time, nigga ain't no telling what I say on that motherfucking app.
Right.
Real talk.
Ain't no motherfucking telling. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day.
This niggas call me Avon. My first Facebook name was Avon. Avon Barksdale. These motherfuckers call me Avon to this day, bro.
Yeah. That's how I get. Yeah. That's how that shit get on Facebook.
I'm like,
Motherfuckers start running up on you, calling you your Facebook name and shit. Don't let you have a fucked up one, though.
So, I'm going to ask you this.
What up?
You being the Pope.
Yes, Sirski.
Where did that come from, bro? Because that's a very different way to bring yourself to the game. You feel what I'm saying? What do you think is lacking from these niggas as far as originality out the city? Because there's a lot of niggas just doing what everybody's doing.
Man, it's some niggas in the city, though. Like, I be on YouTube like a motherfucker checking niggas out. Like, niggas don't even know how much I value the culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? And with the Jack Harlow boom, it just let me know to embrace the culture even more. But to answer what you were saying, not to get off subject, but I just feel like niggas just need to just be more consistent on the content as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want a one and done in a year, you know what I'm saying? And then think they supposed to get rewarded after that. Like, niggas like to try to cheat their way out of this shit, like try to buy their way in. That's why, as I said at the beginning, like, we in this game where $1 million ain't shit, nigga, and I ain't seen too many niggas run through $1 million in the city. You know what I'm saying?
And
you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that niggas ain't got $1 million in the city, but I ain't seen too many niggas running through it doing music in the city. So,
and I think like with the
so consistency is more
Chicago
than everything.
niggas showed us how it should have been done. When niggas on, niggas need to start
coming undone.
Yeah. Motherfuckers need to start pumping that music out. You know what
Chicago
I'm
just a bigger, but see, the niggas
like
gotta feel to realize.
Niggas and shit, and Lil Reese, and a million niggas came after that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that was a different type of wave that came through. And I don't see why a lot of cities did hop on it. You feel me? But it's like Louisville, like you said, a nigga have one little mean run campaign. You see his shit all in the gas stations, and then you don't see the nigga no more. You
But
know
Louisville, you can't compare Louisville to a Chicago.
Yeah, because Chicago.
No, you can't. Bigger. You can't though.
Louisville's a college town, bro. Like
a lot of artists is here. Yeah. Like how you promote yourself and put yourself. A lot of niggas think that they can go up the street to a nigga's crib and put this shit on SoundCloud and that's it. You feel me? Niggas don't even try to travel and
Ice Cube said it best. You know if you ain't willing to grind for 5 years
with no pay,
it ain't for you. If you ain't willing to grind, like you said, social media messed up a lot of shit. Instant gratification,
nigga, that's what niggas want right there.
They want boom. They want to post a picture and get the 100 likes. No, bro.
There you go.
Instant gratification.
They said it the best, right? The instant gratification. That's what the world wants. That's what bitches want. And bitches got it even worse than anybody on that. But to answer your question though, where I get the Pope from, and we're gonna go ahead and I got it from my granddad. R.I.P. him. My granddaddy, you know what I'm saying? That's the nigga who remind me of a black Pope. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I did my little research on this shit, and I seen what it was actually on YouTube and on Google or whatever. So I just kind of took that too. I was like, man, I see that niggas was playing with that imagery real serious around that time.
Right.
That's what Drake is the best motherfucker with playing with imagery. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, maybe I can kind of create something with that. And it just kind of stuck with me. And then, I ain't gonna lie, this is who made me stick with it though. My nigga Cheech Loaf.
Yeah, we had him on the show.
My nigga Cheech Loaf, that nigga told me, that's who he started calling me one day.
Yeah.
He's the Pope. And then even with that, I didn't even really.
We had him on here.
We had Cheech on here.
Yeah, shout out to Cheech Low.
Shout out to Cheech, man. Even with that, even when Cheech started calling me that, you know what I'm saying? A few other motherfuckers started calling me. I didn't really take it serious. And then when I got out of jail and started listening to my music on the rebrand,
right?
I said, fuck that, we're gonna run with that.
Shout out everybody coming home, man. Shout out
everybody coming on, all the comments, man.
Bro, you know how much money's in the prison system,
man.
bro?
It's $1 trillion, man.
Yeah,
that's
man.
a scheme, bro.
It's a scheme, man.
That whole
understand why
is his own private
Keefe,
bank.
man, fuck Keefe, man. Fuck Keefe. Straight out,
Keefe
man.
D?
They charging niggas $3 for a motherfucking thing of coffee, nigga.
Damn.
That's some bullshit. Straight up.
Bro, that whole the commissary system is just as big as the Federal Reserve. Man, I read that shit the other day, bro. Like it was called
It's a racket.
Yeah,
man. I'm gonna tell you something. If niggas just start, but it's so hard to, man. That's why I don't be trying to like preach to niggas, because you don't know what niggas is going through and why niggas got to do what the fuck they got to do in their head. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was about to say, why you think niggas keep falling for it? You know what I'm saying?
Niggas gonna do what niggas gonna bump their head 100 times.
Facts.
So the best thing, like I seen a short this morning. I forgot who said it, and you know what I'm saying. He was just like, no, I think it was Boosie who said it. And he was just like, well, shit, he don't try to preach to nobody no more. He just cause people's gonna do what they gonna do. And no, Gucci said it. My fault. Shout out WAP. You know what I'm saying? WAP said that you know, he don't try to coach nobody no more. If he see motherfuckers doing bad, you know, he said back in the day, he said when he seen motherfuckers doing them bad, he'd try to say, you know, you should maybe look at what I'm doing, what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of asking for a handout, I guess, or whatever. And then he said once motherfuckers didn't get the memo, he just said, fuck it. He said he just let motherfuckers catch up through watching him success.
That's what I was about to say. Because once you that big, I expect for niggas to be like, just watch what I'm doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just don't quit fucking up. Like I always felt like it about Yak. Like I feel like Yak is gonna be one of the biggest artists, even more than now. Because look how far he done started.
I think he's gone off the drugs though. You think he got to get some
I think
help.
he's on drugs too. But I think from the beginning you gotta think of how young bro was. Mm-hmm. You know, with the jaw locking with French Montana. You know what I'm saying? That he was a kid. He been rapping for a long time, and he still young.
Yak is a goat, man.
Yeah, he definitely is.
No matter what Yak do, because you know Yak is a superstar.
Yeah,
Yak is a rock star. So Yak is going.
But that's why I hate.
Then he got diehard fans though too. So a lot of niggas don't understand that.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to say. I hate when niggas say a lot of shit about a certain artist and you can't even imagine, like, nigga, you a small fry in his fan base, but your opinion don't even matter.
And then he got a
Nigga,
Haitian fan base too.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
he got, and then you know when you got different ethnic groups and cultures, that love don't deteriorate.
That's like Gates said.
That's
that.
just
He's
like
once he
6ix9ine.
seen-
That's why 6ix9ine can
Yeah.
gonna always pump because that Spanish community is going. You know what I'm saying? Turn up.
Facts, and
Point.
and that's what I've been seeing. I ain't seen 6ix9ine with nobody black or nothing. He been with all Spanish niggas,
Yeah,
and
'cause he-
doing Spanish songs and shit like that.
Because it's all about a market of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He knew by him going into trial and testifying against them folk that, you know
He
what I'm
was
saying?
gonna have to go fuck with people
the,
that fuck with him.
The black community was done with. You know what I'm saying? Yo, don't get me wrong. You got your black dudes that still fuck with 6ix9ine. Don't get
Right.
me wrong. I don't just, and I'm gonna say this for the record. I'm gonna say this because I don't give a fuck what a nigga think about me. A nigga's track record on the street don't oust his music, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just,
So would
know
you
what
do
I'm
a
saying?
song with 6ix9ine for him right now?
For M right now,
I would.
On the
Yeah,
table.
most definitely I do a song with 6ix9ine
Real
for
nigga.
M right now
Real nigga.
because I need the money right now.
Right.
I ain't gonna
Real
sit here and
nigga.
act like I'm rich.
Real niggas be.
It ain't a lot of money in this shit. I'll tell you
Hell
that.
nah,
off the
they'll
dribble.
take your M
Yeah.
and your streams.
So if a nigga did that for
Would you
M,
do it for me?
go ahead
Man,
and get that money.
Like I said, since we on the podcast,
But see, niggas is doing that for clout though. A lot of niggas is doing that shit for clout. Now,
yeah, they don't want to.
I would never do that for
niggas.
clout though.
No, not for clout. Now, like I said, if bruh said, man, I want to come on your show and tell my side, I'll let him come. You know what I'm saying? I'll let the nigga come up here and
Nah,
talk his shit.
That's business, dog. You don't
what I'm saying?
let business. You don't let the bullshit.
even if we reckon with the nigga like we trying to make him look a fool, we still here.
Because
nigga,
you
come
gotta
on,
thank
nigga.
him.
And you giving us an M? Me and B5's ready.
You gotta thank
shut
him.
down for a couple.
You gotta thank them blood niggas up there. Them blood niggas up in New York knew what the fuck they was doing. They
Yeah.
knew this nigga. That's why I don't really. That's why another reason why I don't really get off into that shit because you know people be knowing what they doing in the back of their head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you play funny games, you gonna win a funny prize, my nigga.
Honestly, I think back in the day when we was like young niggas and we like seeing the industry beef and shit, and we be like, man, that's hip hop police, that's this and that.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
real.
saying? I think now it's more put out there. It's more that we can see. Like I think 6ix9ine, Whack. I think all them niggas is. Come
It's
on,
the
bro.
police.
Hell yeah, Whack
Yeah.
is the only nigga around that say he was.
Whack be knowing a lot, don't he?
You feel me? And he's the only nigga. Ain't none of them niggas with Suge still alive around. He's the
does
only nigga.
Why does he know everything?
Whack be knowing
Yeah,
a
bro.
lot,
He know all the gay
man.
shit. He know all the.
That nigga be in Clubhouse. That nigga said, look, at 2:56 yesterday, that nigga was in court talking. Nigga, what?
That nigga Whack, boy. I don't
But-
know what the fuck.
but
Shout
check it out,
Whack
though.
100 though.
Shout out Whack.
That nigga Whack got 1,000 eyes.
He do.
He do, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you this though. The reason why I think it's like hip hop police niggas, them niggas target everybody we know is
In love.
that can't really like putting a hit on Chief Keef. You know what, Chief Keef can't do nothing. If Chief
Yeah.
Keef do anything, we already heard the music. We know you. You
Yeah,
feel
we
me?
coming to get you.
Him fucking with
No,
me.
Chief Keef kept the police on his ass his whole career though.
Yeah, that's why he had to go lay low and just fuck with the white boys. You feel me? But like
Best thing he ever could did.
But
Is
like,
it true he's banned from Chicago?
I mean, I wouldn't go back.
I wouldn't say he's banned, but shit, if them folks is looking for you, and they ain't fucking with you in California, shit.
Yeah, you might want to stay away, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, when some folks get a nigga, man, they got a record for getting a nigga real together.
Man, but like 6ix9ine fucking with me. Like me can't pop a Willie or a perk. And you running up on them with your phone out. This is hip hop police, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Dream Chasers, man. My nigga Vory's over there doing this thing, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
definitely.
that boy project was solid.
You got me on to that boy project.
Yeah, what was that? Lost Souls. Oh my God, that was
Lost
a classic.
Souls.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
really, I think I listened to that a little bit, but it was one that he dropped, the one he dropped before that.
Yeah.
But my favorite project is gonna forever be Lucky, because he was in his bag on that. He was just, you can just tell when the niggas in their bag.
Definitely, but that's why I said you never know who's really working until you check the stats. and Voorhees at the Grammys and shit, and nominated and shit like that. Like who's? Oh, that's at the end. Niggas like
silently though.
You feel me? He quarantined with Ross now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's amazing. Go and
shout out Ross, man. Look, listen, Rose, if you see this, look, Cizzle Money Addict, man. Come get me, MMG. You feel me? That's probably the only nigga that I actually signed with right now. Is Ross, man, because Ross is just, I just everything about Ross, man. You know what I'm saying? When he get on camera, he just like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? It just sounds right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just what I'm on. Just the type of vibes that he putting out is just what I'm on.
When I listen to Ross, he speak how I probably would speak if I'm just the big dog and I know a lot and you can't tell me I don't. Look, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I got the bag, I got everything a nigga will want, but 50's like my favorite nigga. My favorite rapper, you feel me? I love 50.
Man, don't get this nigga started on 50 Cent.
You feel me? I love 50. I gotta put it out there. That's my nigga. You feel me? 2003 sitting in my room and seeing Wayster, nigga, this is the biggest nigga.
Yeah. You sound like my cousin Jeff, man. Shout out Jeff, man, out in Nevada, man. This is the biggest nigga.
But I say that to say this. The only nigga that 50 couldn't push around was Ross.
Hell nah. Bro, he did a little bit, though.
I mean, he tried to.
He did a little bit.
But Ross just kept dropping shit. I ain't ready to beef with this nigga. I'ma just drop shit.
Ross just understood the game.
Yeah.
Ross, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Ross is a smart ass nigga, just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you who another smart nigga. He's a young nigga that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas probably might can me for saying this on the podcast, though. But Lil Durk is a smart ass nigga.
Yeah,
when it comes to moving. But back to what you were saying, because I don't want to get off subject, though. But Ross just understood how music was consumed and how and where the game was going at 50. You know what I'm saying? Which was a monster. Just like he was just a. 50
was kind of past his time.
I hated for any nigga to beef with 50.
Man,
to this day. He did Floyd, but any nigga that 50 beef with, nigga, he done you bad. And I ain't gonna lie, he did Ross bad, but Ross just understood that if
the quality
I kept
of music,
going, that people would, you know what I'm saying, would eventually, you know what I'm saying?
And as soon as we got over it, he dropped like Rich Forever and shit like that.
Yeah,
like, damn,
Ross was dropping,
you know
what I'm saying? Ross always hit a nigga with classic music,
classic bangers, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck beef, nigga.
Because my dad, man, I ain't gonna hold you up. He's a motherfucker that'll hate modern music, but he'll tell you, I fuck with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Ross
is the OG, though.
His beats and his production is so top tier.
It's immaculate.
And that's what it be, and that's what he says. That's what he says, yep.
But see, that's the thing, though. Good music is gonna show. You feel me? You can't. I don't give a fuck what happened. If we can listen to a nigga for 10 years, then 10 years later find out this nigga was a fuck nigga, but you can't take nothing from what the nigga dropped.
Yeah, that's why I don't be tripping on the music space no more because, my thing was this, I can never really keep my run and stay consistent. But I got my shit figured out to where, nigga, as long as I just stay consistent, it'll. But the music is going to always speak for itself. And, if I'm dropping heat consistent, with time, it'll get into the right ears. That's why I don't trip. And then I got so much history, you know what I'm saying? Once it gets into the right motherfuckers' hands, and then motherfuckers do the back check, and then they be like, oh,
it's gonna be cold ass story.
Then they be like, oh shit, where have you been? Then you know what I'm saying? It just makes a bigger story and a better, you know what I'm saying? A better you dig, you know what I'm saying? A bigger bag in the future. So that's why I don't be tripping. I just try to stay consistent on this music shit. You know what I'm saying?
They tried their best to ban Chris Brown, nigga. Never. You can never ban
for what? What the fuck they banning Chris Brown for?
Rihanna shit. You know, he was supposed to go perform at certain places and stuff, and they canceled because the people be like, yeah, he's a woman.
He bounced back though.
Yeah, he is. They still be hating on him though.
They still hating on him.
He just got into it with the girl from 3LW on Twitter.
I'm tripping.
On Twitter or something.
What y'all think about AI?
What you mean?
In the music?
Artificial
intelligence. Shit, man.
I hate that. Listen, I'm going to say this. I'm scared of AI. I don't really fucking with AI like that, especially with the chat bots and all that shit. I ain't never did it. And I've done it making a video. Like, you know what I'm saying, doing little transitions on a video. But as far as like motherfuckers is going as far as motherfucking making synthetic babies and shit. And
y'all heard that? It was
y'all talk about the music. My fault.
Yeah, music. Yeah.
Man, damn, I'm tripping.
But AI altogether.
AI altogether. But the music, man, I just think that's just a biggest scam. I'm just like, why would you even want to even do some shit like that?
I think even though B fans hate this shit, the distraction shit, I think it's distracting us on really what the fuck they can use it for. If somebody can get an AI of my voice and call my son and say, hey, son, open up the door. cool. My son's running.
Yeah, that's some bullshit right there.
You know, that's some wild shit right there.
That's just
you
some
feel
more
me?
security that you going. It's probably some big corporate shit that we probably ain't even thinking about. They probably go slide some security features in and want you to pay some money annually. You know what I'm saying? Make a motherfucking white motherfucker $1 million or $2 or
That's all it
a
is.
year or
man.
two. You know what I'm saying? Get a nigga up and going. But yeah, I just think it's another thing to keep people lazy too. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the music shit, why would you want an artificial
Artists.
AI?
They
Drake
had
song
an
or
AI, but they had an AI artist. You remember that shit? And they canceled the nigga.
I just think he was just like a graphic. I just think he was more like a.
Because that was
more
weird.
wasn't he just more like a computer
think-
generated dude?
I don't know.
He was straight. He was a rapper
He
though.
was a
Yeah.
rapper
Yeah.
though, but the nigga that was the rapper, he said that
He
they
got in there and said some
they
nigga
took
shit,
his,
didn't he?
Nah, he's a black dude.
No, I
And,
don't know about him.
and he
though.
said that they didn't pay him. They just took his voice and ran with the videos and animation and the songs.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Fuck it, I ain't
Cause
doing
you
it."
ain't
anymore."
no laws, man. Ain't no laws to govern that shit right now because it's just too new.
Because Benny Siegel, he said on his new project, he's using AI.
What?
He only got one. Yeah, Benny Siegel said that. 'Cause he
Now-
only got one young though.
Now,
you
that's
know.
some freaky. What's that shit?
Benny Siegel.
That Tupac did the hologram. Some freaky hologram shit right
Yeah.
there. Because I mean, shit.
That
They
nigga
need to,
Benny said he ain't doing nothing on his album. He said, "Fuck this. I'm just gonna get paid off the name."
He ain't got the win no more.
Nigga,
Though.
I got some dope to buy. That nigga said, I got dope to buy, drugs to smoke.
so you saying you gonna?
They said, what? You can make a
So you
voice
gonna
to
listen
sell?
to it?
Why wouldn't I?
I don't listen to nothing that. If it says artificial, I ain't gonna lie. I think I listened to,
That's
was
crazy.
Drake sang, I think a Static Major song.
Mm.
And this was on a Static Major page, and that's what fucked me up.
Shout out Static Major, man.
Shout out Static Major, man.
Nigga went to Wagner, man. I graduated from Wagner, man.
Yes,
Yeah, I graduated from Wagner.
It's crazy.
But yeah, man, I don't know if this was. Let me say this for the record, because I ain't trying to throw no dirt on the King's name. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it was a real page, but it was an Instagram page account, and then it was a Drake covers saying he was singing one of Static songs, and it just sounded like shit. But the voice, but I see what they're talking about. The voice is scary. They got the voice spot on, but it just was like this.
They got I be catching it on TikTok, the Patrick from SpongeBob. He be singing, "Never would have made it," and it sounds just like this nigga. Like, how the fuck they doing that shit? But
training that shit, like
I
that's
mean-
why I don't really. And then like and it's dangerous too.
yes, it's very
You're
dangerous.
not giving. You don't know where your voice, and then
Yeah,
motherfuckers is making.
Tory Lane said that. He said that's not me on there saying I was on there. He was.
Motherfuckers is making money off this
Yeah.
shit too.
They was recording the phone. He was like, "All right, I know what I did. I was wrong." Whoop-de-whoop. He was like, "I wouldn't have never got on the phone and said I was on the. I'm guilty without no cameras." Said, man, what
That's
the
why I probably if his lawyer, if he got the right lawyer, he could probably kind of get in.
Man, free Tory, man. I love Megan Thee Stallion.
Free
She
Tory,
look good, but man, that's fucked up. Cause Tory's one of the.
You think he did it?
I don't know. I mean, shit.
I don't know, man. But them white folks said he did it.
They said he did. And
That's
they
all that
got
matters,
him.
ain't it?
They got him. But I'm gonna tell you like this: Tory's one of the most underrated niggas in the game. You feel me? I think he's overshadowed by
Underrated?
Chris and Drake, especially Drake being from Toronto or being from Canada.
I say Drake. I wouldn't say Chris Brown because
I mean,
Chris
just the
Brown
R&B
is just-
tip. You can't if Chris is out, he got the hottest shit out.
Whoa.
If it's a single, if it's a CD, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that because I see it. I see it on the social media.
You guys put up some numbers.
What was them tapes he did with them R&B remixes? That's all the game is now,
You
right?
talking about chick tapes?
Yeah. Where he was just doing the remix.
I don't think Tory can sell like Chris though.
No, hell no.
Let me
He
say
can't
that.
sell like Drake neither.
Nah, hell
No.
no.
But he got
I
some.
fuck
he
with
got
Tory,
some
though.
good
Tory
shit,
got
though.
bangers. Tory
man.
had bangers, and then the thing about Tory is like a lot of times niggas some shit will be playing on the radio and you won't even know it's Tory.
Right.
It's like a couple songs like
Because
I'll be
Tory
like,
taps
that's
into
Tory?
it. I think Tory be tapping into whatever's. I can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can do that shit. That's why it be so hard when he do the old school shit.
Yeah.
When he had Ashanti, that was the hardest one.
What's that?
When he had Ashanti on the cover.
Tory?
Yeah, it was when he fucked with T-Pain on there. He fucked with Snoop. He fucked with.
He didn't get indicted till he dropped that goddamn tape.
Man,
I don't know, man. He tried to play this side, nigga. He was indicted.
And
a
Tory,
month
man,
later.
I feel like man, something happened that night between Megan Thee Stallion and Tory, and that was her name, Kelsey.
yep.
Uh-huh.
Something happened that night, man, and you feel me, and You know,
Who knows?
free the man Tory Lanez, man. Like I'm gonna keep saying that because, like I said, I don't know.
Yeah, I fuck with Tory,
I mean,
man.
I wasn't there that night.
I fuck with Tory a lot, but
I wish I was there that night.
But you living in the era now though. You can't do like a lot of these old school niggas. Ike, none of them niggas will survive today.
I love Ike Turner.
None of them.
I be watching that interview.
Bernie Mac.
I be watching that interview when he was explaining when he slapped Tina.
Yeah, he was like, why did you slap her?
He just sound like he sound like my granddaddy, man.
Yeah, he was like, she used to walk around looking sad, and sometimes I just have to pop her, and so she'll wake up
and they be asking why the grandma stayed with grandpa so long. She was getting her head rocked.
Oh hell no!
She had no choice.
I just think women just had a different respect for men back then too.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
because of that. Because
for some big mamas,
because of that system.
but most big mamas you ain't hitting on. And if Pawpaw did, we don't know about it because we think a real big mama gonna shoot some shit up.
Yeah,
Big Mama did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah,
kept the family together.
Most of the time, you know what I'm saying. And you know, and these women today, you know what I'm saying, they lack gender roles, and no matter what they gonna come back with, I don't give a fuck what a bitch come back with. Excuse my language, but I don't give a fuck what a lady come back with. You feel me? These bitches out here lacking gender roles.
Yeah,
like
I think
they are, bro.
Like it's staying in your place. You know what I'm saying? It's real big in my household. You know what I'm saying? And it should be. You know what I'm saying? That's
social media and the love and hip hop bitches. I think that shit fucked up the household because
and fucked up. I can't just blame it on that because that system has been going on for years. You know what I'm saying? That's been going on since that's been going on since. They've been getting the black motherfuckers, getting the black dads out of the house and shit.
Facts.
It's all a design.
You know what I'm saying? That shit is designed, man, to keep it. You know what I'm saying? To weaken the black family structure. You know what I'm saying?
And can I mention this? Why is it always? It seems like every week, almost every day, it's some gay rumors about a black man coming out.
Because that's the thing to say about a black man. But listen,
facts.
That's where the you know where the gay black man gets his mentality from.
What's that?
The black woman. Every flamboyant gay dude get they mentality from a black woman.
It's deep, bro.
That's crazy.
It's deep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's deep.
No kidding.
Real talk.
Damn.
Well, why do you think that's the thing to put on niggas though?
I don't know, bro. Like a little dude in jail, like Lil Vaughn. It was King
yeah.
Von. He wanted to be classic. I'm like, why is always some shit
he wanted to go to PC, so he said he was gay.
Yeah, why is it like? Is it a fucking?
I ain't never doing no
ain't.
shit like that. But I don't know. I just think that's just a thing that they just put on niggas, man. I just think, but you got niggas like Saucy Santana,
Right.
Can come and just book a show,
Take over and do what he want to do.
I can't even book a motherfucking show, but this nigga can book a show.
Facts. You right though, bro. I mean, but I think that's what they want. That's how they want to see us too. They ain't trying to see no Busta Rhymes, no niggas like really, put on for the culture and is gonna really say what they want. That's why they trying to call Kanye crazy because Kanye been told us, nigga, they don't give a fuck about us.
Kanye West. I be making a lot of jokes on social media about Kanye West, but it takes a strong nigga to just let go $1 billion.
Yeah,
man, I'm telling you. But he got it back though.
Niggas don't even want to let go $100.
Man,
this nigga let go $1 billion.
But he knew what he's worth. You know what I'm saying?
Then he let go his wife though too. You know what I'm saying? That's probably harder. That's probably harder to him than anything because I feel like Kanye really tried to make his thing his family life work.
You think he really loved Kim? Like you feel me?
Shit, he put all them babies in him. So
I mean, shit, that was smart.
That's I'd say shit.
No matter what. Shit,
and that family gonna get that bag. They gonna get that bag. That family gonna get that bag regardless.
Definitely, that family was stupid rich.
But he's a breadwinner though too, so it's. I feel like it's kind of mutual. But yeah, I feel like that'll fuck up any man, especially when you have everything. Like a lot of niggas lose their bitch because they lose their job.
Right.
Yeah.
You lose your bitch, you lose your job. You know what I'm saying? To a nigga that got a job plus a little hustle type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what you think?
This nigga had everything that he can possibly ever want.
What you think keep a woman? Most women don't mind the average nigga because they average. They work, you feel me?
I don't know about that one, buddy.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna listen to. I'm gonna hear you.
I'm saying like the average woman don't really. If a nigga can help pay the bills, that's all the average woman really want. Now you got average women out here that shit. I'm a bad bitch. You gonna come and do this, that, and I ain't really gonna even contribute. It's all on you.
Yeah.
If you want to fuck with me, you feel me? It ain't no 50-50. You feel me? I met some women like shit. That's all I would love for a nigga to come do 50 or 25 or anything at the spot. But you feel me? That's why I said, what you think the average woman that don't feel like that, what these bitches missing? Because it's like shit, these bitches be washed up and ran through by the time this shit's over with.
We got to stop saying the B word so much, man.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Stop saying the B word.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want to get censored.
Yeah.
I mean, how I feel about it, I just feel like, you know, women do have a unrealistic expectation. Let me say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's due to social media and all of the shit that they see. You know, women are fascinated with shit that's shiny and bright and bling and shit like that. So if it looks glamorous, they gonna be fascinated with it.
That's why I'm all for niggas wearing fake jewelry. She thinks she got it when she get this thing got $600 worth of fake jewelry with these dang out bracelets and
He said I'm with
They make it hard for the niggas.
Yeah.
You feel me? But anyway, to answer your question though, like, you know, it's just this is just the unrealistic expectation of a man. It's because, you know, they mamas ain't you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, a lot of these women, they only act what they was taught by their mom.
That's what I see on TV.
That's with anybody.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's
So
just...
what you think about the what's her name?
Carly Russell, the one that went
Man, what is wrong with this girl before we get out of here?
The typical modern female just to do anything to keep it going.
Man, because that shit's wild, and the story's getting more weird about a minute. She just really went over the top.
I don't know what kidnappers drop a motherfucker back off.
My thing is,
That's what I don't see how the police ain't involved.
man, she is. She's facing like 3 counts right now.
She is. I thought she was.
Man, she said when
said
she
she-
finally broke away, she ran through the woods and came out by her house,
Yeah.
close to her crib.
Yeah,
Where's the baby
But she
at?
said, I never said
That's
I was
why I don't care about nothing. Where is the baby?
No baby, man.
I said,
They said she did it over a dude.
They said it was a midget.
You know,
She got attacked by a gang of midgets.
Yeah, got hit with a nunchuck.
she's over there playing games with them white folks.
She popped back up 2 days later, like
But
stole money from her job, all types of shit.
before we get out of here, though, give us the podcast is big and lazy, so you gotta give us something good to eat and give us something good to watch. It can be local or whatever. Before we get out of here.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. I didn't watch that new Jamie Foxx movie today. So
It's pretty good.
What's it called? They cloned
the
Tyrone?
Don't clone Tyrone. That was pretty good. You know
You
what
like
I'm saying? I like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And give
Let's
us something
start
to eat.
something to eat, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want something expensive or y'all want something just, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever you want to give.
Your favorite spot. Put us on.
Oh, man. I'm a type of Roman noodle type nigga. Let's get it.
Said ramen noodles. Okay.
That's because bro be in that stew.
Hey, good stopping by, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
man.
you.
Appreciate
A
that
legend.
shit, bro.
Yes, sir. Cizzle motherfucking money addict. Big and lazy. You know what I'm saying? These guys are my guys. You know what I'm saying? New music coming out. Follow me on social media, man.
Let's get
Turn up.
All right, we out of here, man. That's another one.
I appreciate y'all guys having me on, though.
No problem.
Fun. I hope I did.
This nigga couldn't go outside and hop on the phone, bro. We can hear you all.
Bitch, I'm right there with you.
Hey, Jay, yeah, you killed this.
Yeah. I put a halo on your demon. Nigga said he fucking with the Pope, he must be dreaming. Big ice cubes on my nigga, you anemic. Bitch can't get the phone cause she eating penis.